everybody but a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Fuck them guys.
Fucking Cowboys.
We are live, Facebook, YouTube, talking Houston sports. Probably the hottest thing. We'll start with some good news. Dalton Schultz got signed today. He got
I
himself
seen that coming.
3-year deal. Worth $36 million, 23.5 guaranteed.
I bet my finger that that's a 2+1. Like that's not a guaranteed third year.
Probably.
Ooh. What finger are we betting on?
The one that he fucked up.
Nah, I need that one, fool. Do this one.
All right.
The right ring finger.
I don't need that one.
Nah.
There was a few fans mad. They were saying like it was too much money. He didn't deserve it. Of course, the number one comment we get is, "You better learn how to catch."
Yeah. People are dumb.
Yeah, that dumb stuff is what it is. But most fans were happy about it, ecstatic.
Somebody
He, like-
explain to me how the fuck you replace him if you don't sign him.
A lot of people were saying they just wanted us to go get someone in the draft.
Who? Fucking who?
Exactly.
Like I said, somebody
Exactly.
explain. Well, I don't care. Somebody, anybody, everybody.
From everything I read, and I lost brain cells trying to go through it all. It was somebody like there was not many people that had an answer for another option. It was more of I'm gonna count somebody's money. It was more of they don't have an option, but he's gonna drop a ball for that amount of money, and that's not fine. Name me one tight end that hasn't dropped the football.
Word.
Kelsey drops footballs. Kittle be dropping footballs. Mike Andrews drops footballs. Like, there's receivers that drop footballs. Like, it's the part of the game. It's like saying a basketball player never misses a three-pointer.
It's like you're properly paid. You're a second tier tight end making second tier tight end money. What the fucking problem is?
Like, this comment here. Now that you got the contract, work on your hands to catch during summer camp and be prepared for a regular season and playoffs.
People realize if he wouldn't have took the ball out that safety's hands in Tennessee to save that game, where he literally just took it out of his hands in there, we don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, people don't realize that. Yeah.
They only realize what they want, and it's always the negative stuff. It's always like, oh yeah, well he dropped that ball. Okay, well he caught how many? He had how many touchdowns in key moments of the games? He blocked when our O-line was band-aided together. Like,
Word.
can we be realistic here? Now there was a people that were happy. They were like, hey, you got the money, you deserve it. We got our tight end. Now move on to running back.
Mm-hmm. Which is going to be cheaper than him.
Most likely, yes.
So I was reading a thing and it said that the tiers of running backs for right now is Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, and then there's another tier under that, which is Derrick Henry, Swift, and Pollard, and all those guys.
Saquon didn't get franchised today, bro. He's coming to Houston.
That's what it seems like.
Yep. He said this is the number one place he wants to end up.
No state taxes. You get to play. All right, what is? Let's say Saquon. 'Cause I was
Two for
reading-
15. 2 for 15. I offer him 2 for 15, and he's going to say, give me 2 for 22, and you'll meet him at 2 for 18.
I've seen Pawn Stars. That sounds like a good deal.
Yep, it does.
Because that's a comfortable deal. I get it. He's injury prone or whatever. I mean, every running back's injury prone now in the league.
Watch Derrick Henry get the most. It'll be 1 year for like 10 million. Watch. Saquon to get 2 for 9. I mean, Jacobs might get the biggest deal, but
Yeah. I'm cool with that though. Man, the offense with Nico, Tank, CJ, Dalton Schultz, and Saquon.
yes. And then whatever receiver you bring in. or draft
So
or use.
I told Caleb today, Jacksonville wants Calvin Ridley back. But
Have it.
there are 7 teams, they didn't say who, and I'm hoping we are not one of them, that are interested in him if he is a free agent.
Yeah, I don't think we're one of them.
All right. And I was throwing out there because I do not want to be one of those 7 teams that is interested in him. I want them to bring him back. Yes. Now,
I think if they bring him back, though, they have to give Atlanta another pick.
and that's why I want them to bring him back. It's like, you can have him back, bro. I ain't worried about it. But the receiver, though, is a thing. Luckily for us, Mike Evans is off the board. We don't have to hear about that stuff no more. Michael Pittman got franchise tagged and he's probably working on it. So it's like, we're good. So it moves on to realistic receivers that we can get. Those are the ones. Some of them we don't want. Some of them we're okay with. Kendrick Bourne, Tyler Boyd, Gabe
At
Davis,
this point, I just want Curtis Samuel or draft another receiver. And I don't even give a fuck about signing a receiver. I want to draft one.
It is a deep draft.
I mean, I think that we're good enough at evaluating talent to get a useful player. Plus, you got Mechie and Hutchins.
Mm-hmm. I
think
want
that's
him
one
to
thing.
unleash the Mechies too.
It's very interesting because we forget. I mean, we don't forget, but people forget. We still have Xavier. We still have Michi. Like, you get rid of. I'm guessing what Noah's gone more than likely. Robert Woods will probably be cut.
I think Robert Woods will be cut, and they'll try to bring Noah back you just don't need them both.
Yeah, and Noah was a little more.
And plus, Noah blocked like a motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like, hey, bro, we want you back, but we also need you to help us out, help you out.
That's why free agency is kind of interesting because, like, it'll tell you what Houston's going to do in the draft. In the sense, like, do you go receiver with the first pick? It's kind of like overkill to me.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel comfortable going with that first pick for receiver.
Yeah.
See, this is what I do because I've been sleepy all day, but I've been thinking about it. All right. We ain't franchise Greenard. He's a free agent, right? I think they're going to give him a bullshit offer. I'm pretty sure he might be gone at this point. I think they're going to try to sign Christian Wilkins or Chris Jones. Probably Christian Wilkins. So there goes your tackle. And then Quandre Diggs got cut by Seattle today, and I really want that safety on my team. So there's my safety. Draft a corner with our first pick. And then pay for a linebacker also. So you're getting a cheap safety who got cut. You're drafting a fucking corner, and then you're paying for a middle linebacker.
What middle linebacker would you have in mind to pay for?
I'm not doing that again. I've did videos on. We're giving you strategy.
So what you're saying is no more Blake Cashman.
No, I didn't say that. Because even if you brought Cashman back, you still needed a middle linebacker.
Yeah. I'm just messing with you. Because those are the 2 biggest free agents. They didn't franchise tag anybody, so those 2 are officially Jonathan Greenard, Blake Cashman are officially free agents.
Mm-hmm.
Both seem to have
Nelson.
a good market. Yeah, Stevie Nelson for sure.
This might sound fucked up, but don't you feel like that outside linebacker position is something that they're willing to take a risk on? Because, like, say, for instance, you don't get Cashman back, right? All right, cool. But I can either draft another outside linebacker, like, say, Edric Cooper from Texas A&M is available, and it's like, boom, there's your plug-and-play outside linebacker, and I'm still paying for a middle one. Or you can be like, all right, do I trust Toa enough to play?
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like you draft a corner with that first pick because you might have a good selection there, and then take your swing at a receiver in the second round, and then wait for the run of running backs to go in 3 or 4 and take a running back. So I go Corner, receiver, running back.
Corner, receiver, running back. Which I mean is probably going to do well because if you think about it, receiver you're going to end up wanting a younger receiver, not to take from the veterans you signed to Nico to Tank. You don't really need them to do that. If they blow up, cool. If they don't, running back it'll probably be behind the 2 running backs that we'll probably sign, or 1 running back we signed.
I think it depends on who we sign, on how quick. Because I don't think we have a 3rd round pick. I think we have 2 4th round picks. So I believe if there's to be a running back there that they really want, like the Brooks kid from Texas, they'd be like, all right, I'm willing to trade both fourths to get to the 3rd, to be the first team to draft a running back because I want this guy. That seems like a Casario move to me.
Yeah, that actually. All right. I mean, if you anything you look at from like what our draft is, it's like, yeah, there's a.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're in a weird position where, like, you almost are tempted to go best player available.
So we have pick number 23 in round 1
Mm-hmm.
from Cleveland. Pick number 59 in round 2.
Mm-hmm.
Pick number 86 in round 3 from Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have 2 picks in the 4th round. Pick 124 from Cleveland and 128. And then
So we have a pick in every round. It's just at the end of every round.
Yeah, and then you don't have one in the 5th or the 6th. You have 3 7ths after that in 236 from New Orleans, 245, and 250 from Kansas City in round 7.
I wonder what they're doing, man. Yeah,
So
sign D tackle with Malik Collins, Will Anderson. You got other defensive ends who could play there. Get a linebacker. Draft a corner. Bring in Quandre Diggs or another corner. Xavier McKinney didn't get picked up. Who else? What other safety? Jamal Adams got cut. Yeah, we good. They need to let me in that building over there on Kirby because we need to talk about some shit.
I mean, you look at like last year's
All
draft.
you got to do is pay it's $40.
Yeah,
$40 an idea.
He'll help turn that room around. I mean, look at like, okay, Tank Dell, Steele in the 3rd. What is it? Dylan Horton and Henry To'oTo'o in the 5th round. Oh, Dylan Horton 4th round. Henry To'oTo'o 5th round.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have players that for sure, like Xavier Hutchinson,
Pierce, Scruggs, Patterson.
Like Nick, one thing I will say is he can find depth and players that play what you need on your team at that moment. And if they pan out to be even better, awesome. If not, then they're gonna play that exactly what I need and fit that description. And so I'm pretty confident. I mean, that's not bad having 1, 2, 3, and 2 in the 4. Like,
Oh no, because you could probably you might get fucking 3 starters out of those picks. I mean, if you get a corner, a linebacker, maybe just depending on how you go, or if like say they don't go get Christian Wilkins, they get like a Byron Murphy at 23 D tackle. It's like there's a starter.
would you trade one of those 4th with like your 3rd or your 2nd to move up if you won? Or would you just keep on
It would have to be like you're really chasing after somebody.
Yeah.
But then also like it seems like the draft is like position dominant, like secondary and receivers. So I think that you'll get a chance to get a good pick rather than trade up for it. Like I said, unless there's a running back there that you want.
So get Barkley, get your cornerback, running back, your receiver in the draft.
Yes, which means we need to pay for a linebacker, a pass rusher, and that's
If a
about it.
receiver says they want to come on the cheap, are you getting them?
What's the cheat?
I don't know. What's the receiver? How much is too much for? Let's go down the list. Tyler Boyd.
$40.
How how much is too much for Gabe Davis?
Like $6 million.
I was gonna say I'd sign him for like 5 maybe.
What about?
Because I literally will line you up on the outside and be like, just every play, just go. If you're fucking on top of the secondary, we're gonna throw it. Other than that, I don't know what to do with you.
Curtis Samuel.
About the same. Like that's all I'm willing to spend because it's
Yeah.
a receiver draft, and I think that I can go get me a good receiver out of the draft.
Yeah. Like I think one veteran, like a 6 million veteran, and a draft is something I'd be happy with.
But what if that one veteran is Noah Brown?
I mean, if they feel comfortable with that, I'm cool with it. I just like thinking of other players that I like. Like I'm a Kendrick Bourne and a Curtis Samuel fan, so I'm like, cool. But if it's Noah Brown, I ain't mad at it. It's one of those things where it's like, let's run this shit back, bro. Like you did good. You were just injured. I really wish I had you in fucking Baltimore that one game. Like,
That ain't no lie. I mean, I don't know if it would have done shit though. To be honest with you,
you probably wouldn't, but at least it wouldn't. We didn't show up with just Nico Collins.
true that.
Like that was my biggest thing. But I think like okay, so like for y'all, what are all eyes on next? I mean, of course, free agency starts on I believe the 13th. Is it running back next? Is it defense? Is it?
I think it has to be running back next.
Like I feel like the move is everybody's waiting on is who's the running back? What running back are we
It's
signing?
not. It's
But-
Greenard.
Can't hear you.
And that's
It's not it. It's Greenard.
Bernard.
It has to be because if you pay him, then you can't pay for nothing else.
True. So we don't get Renard then, is what you're saying.
No, I didn't say that. Because okay, think about it. Is if you pay Greenard the 20-something million, right? Then you have to draft a D tackle because you don't have no money to pay for one.
Yeah. All right. So, but as a regular fan, I'm gonna say Saquon because that's probably what everybody's thinking. Like being realistic, nobody sadly gives love to the defensive players, even though a defense can win you championships. But it's like I hope that in the next few days, I just see a post that's like the Texans signed somebody on defense. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I
it
ain't give no
is.
name.
But the reason that I don't care about running back is because like it does like all you're looking for is that shot value for the first day because you don't know what the fuck the player is gonna do.
Yeah.
But I know it's gonna happen if you don't figure out the Greenard situation. Because you're gonna have Dylan Horton and Derek Barnett playing for the right end for the Texans. That's what's gonna happen.
Disgusting.
I'm not gonna say disgusting, but I mean
You could do better.
exactly.
It's like when your parents are like, I'm not mad at you, I'm just disappointed in you. Like that's
Yes.
what it is.
But if you bring in Christian Wilkins, I get it because the dude had 9 sacks as a nose tackle and Greenard at 10 as an end. So like that's an upgrade to me.
See, we're on. See, that's what I said. All right, look, just Nick, just pop them out like one at a time, like little Easter eggs. Boom, 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 boom. Like, I just want one after another. Like, I want some defense, I want some offense, sprinkle a little Cammy Fairbairn in there.
That's what I'm saying. You'll know exactly what they do in the draft. What they do. If they sign a running back, and it's like, all right, this is a defensive dominant fucking draft. If they go the other way, and it's like, all right, they might be swinging on a receiver or something early.
But what if they sign like one receiver, Saquon, and like a defensive player here or there?
I still would feel like it's a defensive dominant draft because you're missing a lot of fucking people, bro. On like think of
No, I know. I'm dumbing it down for people that don't look at the 53-man roster that watch football like it's magic.
get that, but also people like you'd be missing Bernard, starter.
Yeah.
Sheldon Rankin, starter. Stevie Johnson, starter. Jimmy Ward, starter. You have to replace 4 starters on defense at the least. Denzel
And luckily,
Perryman, starter.
yeah. I mean, luckily for us, players like Al Shazier, he wants to come over here because of his relationship with D'Amico and the 49ers. So you'll get players like that want to, on offense, want to come play with CJ and them, and on defense want to be coached by D'Amico because they like it. So that's going to be one benefit we have this year for sure. Which I love it because it feels total opposite of what we had to deal with last year.
Yeah.
Everything feels total opposite of last year.
We have a quarterback. Enjoy Cancun, CJ. Do whatever you want to do right now, bro. Enjoy it right now. Don't listen to people. Do what you gotta do. Answer your phone call for
Enjoy
free.
Amber Rose. Enjoy everybody.
Everything. I don't care, bro. I don't care. You deserve it. You brought football joy back here.
Actually, I'm gonna disagree with you. Quit doing anything. Just go home. Quit playing softball. Quit playing basketball. Quit doing all that shit. Quit risking getting hurt, motherfucker. Just go sit the fuck down somewhere.
Bro, let him enjoy his jet skis, bro.
They have money, bro. Sit your ass inside somewhere.
Go buy a PlayStation 5.
Hey, whatever. Go play that fucking AMC 30.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no. Once we start getting closer, then I need you to chill. Who was that? What was it? The running back for Buffalo that got on the jet ski accident? Fuck his knee up.
Oh, I remember that. That was
Hines, right?
Naeem Hines.
Yeah.
Right after they traded for him.
Yep.
Crazy.
Or don't step on a George Foreman grill. So
Who did that? I remember that.
I don't remember. I know that happened in the office, but I think it happened to a player also.
Oh, that's where I remember from.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's like, I'm injured. I'm handicapped.
who knows?
Anything else on the Texans? I mean, I'm thinking we pretty much cleared everything of. I mean, we're not going to know anything because Nick and Nico.
I was say not until next week when free agency starts.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking too. All right. Moving on, Houston Astros. We are getting closer to regular season, spring training, of course, going on. Verlander will start the season on the IL. Is that surprising to you?
Old son of a bitch. Yeah, a little bit, because they literally just said he was fine. Didn't he throw like 60 pitches?
Yes.
You fuckers just said he was fine.
So-
What's going on here?
So from what Espada said, if I can find the damn thing without it giving me all this bullshit. So he was saying pretty much is that like he's not doing bad. It won't let me click it. Yeah. So I mean, one, father time plays a part in it. We all know that. But also from if this damn thing will let me load it. Espada said he's doing well, but we're running out of days and won't be able to build him up to start the regular season.
But why do you have to put him on IL?
So he hasn't had any setbacks, but he needs more time for his buildup. He doesn't want to rush him in, he said. But I also feel that it's going to be beneficial to them because I think if he throws 135 innings or something, he gets like a bonus. I mean, it ain't my money. I don't care about it, but. Like,
I don't like it.
he is older. I mean, I don't like it either, but he is older. Okay, with this injury, the JP France injury, I mean, he seems that he'll be back in time. Lance McCullers.
Suppose if you're looking at a good way to look at it, it'll be like this. I would like to think that our rotation is better than one person, as they can still hold up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you start Framber, of course. Then you Christian Javier.
Mm-hmm.
And then after
And I'll
that,
probably go Hunter, probably, or
Hunter,
Urquidy.
And then Urquidy. If JP is good, you throw him in the mix, and that's 5 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they might try Brunel Blanco also. I think
He's been doing really well. I was gonna bring him up.
he has been doing real well.
he's been doing well. I mean, for me, it's like I feel he deserves a spot on the roster.
Well, if we're gonna
I
start
don't
your ass,
know.
I'm gonna do it early in the season when it don't count as much, or when it, you know what I mean, before you
Yeah,
fuck something
I
up
don't
for us.
want it.
Yep. Good way
September,
to
I'm
look
like,
at it.
damn it. Do you think we need to go after a pitcher?
Nah, not if Verlander ain't had no setbacks.
Yeah, I think if Verlander comes back and he can play strong, then it'll be fine.
So no Snell, no Montgomery,
Mm-mm.
no
I
Trevor
still would
Bauer.
rather have Montgomery over Snell, though. To be honest with you,
I like Montgomery. Go swing for the fences.
literally, like we need home runs. We need runs this year.
Frank says we need another starting pitcher. From what
I don't want
everybody,
to overpay for Snell, though. I really don't.
all right. So yeah, I don't want to overpay for him because I remember seeing what he did with the Padres and I wasn't impressed. Um,
And I don't
but
feel like the Astros see Montgomery as worthy enough to go into another luxury tax bracket for. You know what I mean?
yeah, like there's certain pitchers that I would be like, yo, like I probably would do that, and he's not one of them. Even though I give him credit, he dominated against us in the World Series and all that shit, but that was more of us sucking than him doing well. Because I mean, even the Rangers didn't bring him back, bro. Like, so what is going on?
It's because he knows it's him and Snell, so he just has to make sure his asking price is a little bit less than Snell.
So I know there's people, of course, on the Trevor Bauer train. I'm pretty sure you can kiss that thing goodbye. All the
Yeah.
animosity from back in the day. Like, that's never going to happen here. I don't think he would fit that locker room either. So, I don't know. If I had to pick one, Blake Snell or Jordan Montgomery, I'm more likely going Jordan Montgomery. But I'm content with what we have right now. Christian Javier looks, I don't want to say
Skinny.
he looks like, but he looks skinnier for sure. But he also looks like he got his stuff going for right now.
I think that you can get decent starts, like innings chewed up from Rakiti and JP and Hunter. It will be fun. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah. Are we over exaggerating? Is that what we're doing? We're over exaggerating. We're getting. I think it's because we haven't. I think we
Let's
lost
flip that. Let's flip that bitch on his head. We're just underestimating Fromber and Christian Javier because they're the real 1 and 2.
That's a good way to look at it.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we feel like we lost our ace, but it's like really you lost your number 3.
Yeah.
True. Because Father Time gets everybody, and thinking of it that way, if you can come into the season with Framber and Javier doing their thing 1-2 nasty, and you got a Verlander for a 3, that is disgusting. Come October when baseball matters.
And also, like, Hunter Brown is gonna mimic what Verlander does in a sense, so it gives you a way to structure your lineup, like how you want to attack.
So we could have some.
Because even if Hunter can't be a starter the whole year again, he could start the season as a starter. I think that's what's going to happen. Is they're going to start him and then eventually move him to the bullpen.
When Lance McCullers comes back. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I forget we have that fool on the team all the time.
He's in the AGB commercials. Sadly, I can't forget this fool for some. I don't know how the hell he's in these commercials, but
Because he
I've
ain't
been
doing
posting
nothing
these
else.
slides.
it's like, bro, I see you at the Rockets game promoting your coffee, what the hell it is. I see you at AGB commercials. Like, come on, bro. You're doing everything else. I don't want to see you on TV until I see you start pitching some shit.
True.
Like I don't want to see you at all. Like, and I get it. People are like, "Oh, it's just, bro. He need to bubble wrap himself. He need to go sit at the home."
Also, I watched the game today a little bit, and I wasn't a fan of the.
I was kidding. Yeah. I was kidding.
I wasn't a fan of the Altuve, Jordan, Bregman lineup.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just don't like that.
It's interesting. I mean, if you're gonna try it now. But it's one of those things where I'm not upset if it changes because as of right now, it ain't working.
Well, I was
You
gonna
know,
say I only watched it for 2 at bats, so I didn't give it a fair shake. But I just don't like Jordan batting second. And then I'm thinking about it. I was like, getting him more at bats is bullshit to me. And then I think about it a little longer, and I was like, believe that's how Aaron Judge got an MVP.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that's. And I think it looks like he's pushing him for MVP, top 5 player in MLB.
I told you, I think he's going to be in the MVP conversation at the end of this year. I really do.
Yeah, I can see it. I would be completely content with that.
He's what, ranked first left fielder in the league?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can't be mad at that. I'm trying to see what. I mean, there's nothing really too crazy. Does Forrest Whitley make the roster?
Which one? I watched Bad
Well, he has.
News Bears the other day. That one, maybe. The Astros, not the major league roster, no.
Damn, that's a good movie.
Frank about to say something about me because I brought up Lance Anderson.
Forrest Whitley's arm was going to fall off because first you mentioned him and then something happened, and then you mentioned him again and the motherfucker got hurt. And now you mentioned him a third time. He's going to tear his fucking phalange off or something this week.
Jesus.
He fucked his index finger. Oh, how the fuck? Even Joe Espada was like, I don't know what's going on. We'll just wait for the MRI. Like, I was like, dude, even he's done with it. Like, oh, man. Like, I don't. I'm cool. Renel Blanco, I was rooting for you, bro. See, Frank, there you go. Like, there's certain players on the team. I want to see Cabbage still do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure out with the injuries. JP, I'm a fan, bro. So
I'm a fan of Caratini, bro. I really am. I think there's a 50-50 shot he takes that fucking job from Yonner. I really feel that way.
If it feels like Joe Espada kind of reminds me of the D'Amico and Ime. I don't care what your name is. I don't care what position you were ranked on. Who's playing better, you're going to get the playing time. And that's what it's going to be. And if Caratini is painting the fucking picture better and he's getting better at bats than Yonir, hey, I'm all for it, bro. Let the fans be mad.
He's a fucking switch hitter.
All that stuff. Now, I would hope that they both are just bowling out. And then I don't have to.
That's why I'm saying our bench is fucking awesome. Caratini, Dubon, Cabbage.
Yeah. Hey, they're fighting. We got a fight at the Rockets game. I like this.
Oh shit.
A men? Oh, somebody challenged the men's, eh?
You're not gonna want to do that.
It's Cisco. It's the dude that looks.
Oh, Sochan?
Yeah. I was like, why are these coaches running on the court? And that's what somebody finally challenged the men.
Well, Sochan's probably one of the people who are a little bit more autistic than him.
Yeah, Sochan's something else. Look at Cam.
He's blowing kisses at her.
Oh man. See, this is good. It's live, people, so you know I had to. I was like, why is there a coach running after a player? That dude's sprinting, bro. Like, boy, men laughing. That's a big dude. Man.
Oh, what was I talking about?
We're talking about your boy
Cabbage.
Colors. No, I'm just kidding. Cabbage and them, the bench.
Cabbage, Dubon, and all them.
Because, like, rotation-wise, I mean, of course, all eyes are on Hardy, or Hader. I said Hardy. Josh Hader, freaking,
Oh, our bullpen better be fucking amazing. Y'all better not give up nothing as much as we spend on the fucking bullpen.
It's like Presley and Hader got all the news, and everybody just forgets Abreu's there.
I know.
Yep.
And I love it. Yeah, just keep it up. Just keep doing that.
Oh, they're gonna remember Abreu's there whenever they try and fucking be like, oh, he tries to hit batters all the time. Watch out.
I still feel there's a strong possibility somewhere this season Presley gets traded.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. Dana is very, very sneaky. I trust Dana. He's very
Because
smart.
you'll get Lance back, you'll get Luis Garcia back. So there's your setup man out of the pen and the late season push, which means the Braves is setup man moving over to Hader, who can give you multiples. So I could see Presley get traded.
What does Rafael Montero do? Because we haven't heard nothing from him.
We just got to throw him out there and find out.
We gotta just be like, hey, bro, go, do something, please. Be from 2 years ago, not last year, bro.
Yeah, if you're from 2 years ago, the league is in trouble. But if you're from last year, then you're not playing every day.
Yeah. It's like, can we send? Is he too expensive to send to Sugarland?
Yes.
No, just kidding. It's like Sugarland. I can have this dude. We done. Oh man. All right. Well, not much until honestly the season starts against the Yankees. That's gonna be fun. It's always fun to beat up the Yankees. Anything on the Rockets, Zach? I know our video comes out today at 9:15. Who is the blame?
The fucking Houston Muhammad Ali's. These motherfuckers try to fight everybody.
I was about to say, this is what, game 4, where they've almost had a fight now. Somebody's trying to fight with them, with one of the young dudes, and they ain't backing down. These young fellas are scrappy. They out there. They look like they ready. I swear on everything I love, Cam looks like he was ready to run out there and beat somebody up every time.
I was about to say he looks like he's gonna play on the next Menace to Society too.
We did say though in our video, nobody's challenged him in, and people are gonna watch that video and be like, "He just got challenged today." I get it, and I'm cool with it. It does happen, and it was bound. I mean, what we had Cam and Devin Booker, we had Jalen Green and Bradley Beal, Şengün and
the referee.
Yeah, the ref, Sochan and Amin, like Dylan Brooks and pretty much everybody.
Actually, he ain't been doing shit, bro. Go start something.
He's like, I can't do it. Everybody else is fighting. Somebody got to be the level-headed one in here.
That shit's fucked up. Dylan Brooks should not be the voice of reason on the team.
That's what I was gonna say. From what y'all told me about him, if he's the fucking one that's keeping everybody level-headed, there's something going on.
Jabari's trying to fight people in OKC. Like, all the young dudes are like, I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa.
It's too damn bad.
And then Dylan Brooks just sitting there just like... No, I don't know. I mean, Rockets fans, if you're missing these games, they're fun games to watch. Even when we're losing, they're fun this year.
They have been, especially since the All-Star break.
Yeah. There was that stretch with some bad games. I was like, I don't blame y'all if y'all don't want to watch this because it's bad. But these are some fun games. If you're going to go watch a Rockets game, you can go watch them. They're pretty much cheap. It looks like people are either drunk or they don't show up for the game still.
I know people who are excited to see Wembanyama play today, and the motherfucker got hurt. Y'all took y'all's funky ass down there for nothing.
Like, but it's the Spurs, man. Fuck the Spurs. Oh, I did read something today. Going back, I mean, this is Texan stuff, but it said that the Tennessee Titans were reported that they were very upset that the Houston Texans did successful this year.
They were upset that we were successful? You're
they hated
fucking supposed to be.
I was laughing. I told Caleb, I was like, this is fucking hilarious. Like,
what kind of whole shit is that you put out an article that you're a fucking hater of our success?
Oh my God. Jalen Green's fucking cooking. No, I mean, that's probably why they put the Tennessee Titans Oiler blue stuff. Like, I mean, it's funny though, because now we're going to hit them back with the love you blue. And we have a better quarterback. We have a better team. We have a better coach. They don't even have a coach right now. What am I talking about?
Good. They don't need one.
They got Mayonnaise, Will Levis, no running back.
No receiver.
No receiver. No history because they still ours. No culture because they still ours.
No linebackers. Wasted draft picks. A fucking tight end nobody knows how to pronounce his name. And Yeah, that one.
Where are they ranked in the division? Last.
Last.
That's what I figured. Yeah. You have the fourth worst quarterback in the division. Fourth worst.
So I think 1 and 2 would be Houston and Jacksonville. Like you could argue either way, but the Colts are right there.
Yeah, I mean, healthy Anthony Richardson with Jonathan Taylor and Michael Pittman. That's nasty on offense.
No, their defense.
And
Like
now,
you don't fucking move the ball. You don't run on that defense.
Until you get a Barkley.
True that.
Hope it happens.
Look, we're gonna wake up. We're gonna wake up with some news. Not today, not tomorrow, maybe Friday.
Not even on the 11th or the 12th, but on the 13th, you just might.
It'll be like today when we were at work and Nick was saying something. I was like, "Shut up! Dalton Schultz just got signed," and he was like, "Fuck!" and he ran and grabbed his phone.
I made sure to break the news as fast as I could on our Facebook. So if you're watching on our Facebook, I got you covered. If I spell something wrong, it's not my fault, all right? I was rushing. I'll fix it
later. It's fine, yeah.
Yeah. But you can always check out our stuff on our Facebook, on our TikTok, on our Instagram, on our YouTube right here. We got you covered on everything. We have a Twitter. Hardly use it. You're welcome to follow.
But go check it out. Let us know if he does use it.
Go and check it out. I might start using it some more. I don't like stepping on people's toes though. But who knows? You know?
I don't know. We might come up with something slick for the draft for it.
True. I mean, other than that though, y'all ain't got no comments. Frank, thank you for joining us. It's one of those days where it's just like, all right, sun came back out. It kind of got hot again. It was gloomy, some part of it. It felt like it was going to rain and mist. Just was a weird day.
Yeah. Bullshit ass Wakanda pills didn't put me to sleep. And I'm just tired, bro.
He didn't bring you none of what you were supposed to.
They don't work.
He took 3 of them. They didn't work. I told him, though, he does other stuff that probably is stronger than that. Also. Frank,
but the other pills, them other cheap ass ones you gave me, I guess they were cheap. They put me out like that, bro.
I don't know. Ron told me these ones work, and these knock me out. Maybe it's the ice cream you ate.
Yeah, but like the other ones would put me to sleep.
I think it's the ice cream you ate. I don't blame that.
It wasn't ice cream. It was baked goods. And yeah, you're probably right, but
I had some eggs last night, so I passed out. I was like a baby.
White chicken and rice. That's why I felt like I deserved dessert.
I ain't mad at that.
Cause I was tired. I worked out hard. I was hungry.
All right, Houston. Frank, we are with you. Barkley, let's hope so. If not, we have our other picks of Swift. You can check out our videos. But other than that, we are done. Make sure you like, subscribe if you made it to this point. Make sure you check out all of our socials. Be safe, Houston. We are out of here.